CashColorCannabis, high level of conversation on LivehiphopDaily.tv, sponsored by the Georgia Hemp Company. And I got my music to smoke too. Guest in the building, straight out of Macon, Warner Robins, my man FoolayDC. What's up, bro?
Yes, sir. What's going on, bro? Good. I'm glad that you have me on the show today.
No doubt, man. No doubt, bro. I'm always interested in getting it. You said move the mic on, my bad. Yeah, I'm always interested in bringing in newer artists, you know what I'm saying, so we can get a feel for them. That's why we started our Music to Smoke To segment, man. So before we get into everything else as far as the music and all that, who is FoolayDC?
FoolayDC is, I go by the Big Alien God. I really, it's hard to put a pin on who I am. The way I look at everything with me is basically like unidentifiable. You never know what you're gonna get.
Okay.
Like I'm not stuck in one box or genre when it comes to music. Like you said, I got music to smoke to. I got music that you can float to. I got music that you can be in your feelings, feel it in your soul. I got music that when you go to the club, you're gonna want to drop off the stage with me.
Okay.
It's just like that. I just have a strong passion for music, art. You know, just like the whole mindset is no gravity, basically. Like my whole mindset is just to go up and no gravity. If there's no gravity, you can't come back down. It's just keep floating, keep going up, keep reaching new goals, keep setting new goals, you know?
I like that. I like that. So, you know, I was about to ask how you got into music, but now I want to know about the whole alien thing. Like, when did the alien God come to your life?
Alien God, it's been like that. I've been a weirdo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been a weirdo. It's like, I just been myself. Like, a lot of people where I'm from, like they write me even to this day and kind of like, bro, we just appreciate what you do. You just allow us to be able to be us, like where we come from. Because, you know, like when you come from like the small country, rural areas, it's like a set demographic of or a set genre of like how you're supposed to act, or how you're supposed to be. Yeah. So what we want to do is basically change the way it is. Instead of becoming a product of your environment, create the environment you want to be a product of.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Oh, I like that, man. Well, speaking about the environment you come from, Macon and Warner Robins area, that's not really known for rappers popping out. You know what I mean? Like that's not a big thing. Like I said, we was just talking about Bob Lennon. Outside of Bob Lennon, I don't really know too many people from that area. What was it like coming up out there and trying to be an artist, like especially like the type you're trying to be? Like, what was it like trying to distinguish yourself in an area like that? Honestly,
like I was one of the lucky ones. Honestly, when I was like 18, I had a big song. It was called I can curse.
Yeah.
The song was called "Fucking Your Bitch." Smash. I just had to check.
You can use "Fucking Your Bitch." We talk shit all day.
Yeah, I had the song was called "Fucking Your Bitch." Like DJ T Swim was with Power 107.1, and then DJ Smooth was with 97.9.
Smooth Macon?
Yeah.
Shout out to Smooth, man.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Smooth, you know legend, boy. That name been around forever.
Yeah, he pushing my single right now. Know what it is? Him and the Coalition DJ is behind it.
All right.
But that's how it happened though. Like Smooth and T Swin, they just got the record. They started like pushing it. It started playing in every club in the Middle Georgia area and everything like that. And it kind of just moved me up here to Atlanta because like it started taking off. And I was younger at that time, so I got put in some bad situations. Like, if those situations wouldn't happen, I'd probably be a millionaire, to be honest with you. But I got put in bad situations where it's like I had to basically rebuild, rebrand, redo everything. Like, but I feel like it was good because being that I was young, I never had money before. I probably would have blew it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, so I really was one of the lucky ones. It just kind of popped for me, like me being myself, me being different. People just gravitated to it. They were just like, okay, cool. Like we used to throw parties. Cause one of my best friends, he was a big time promoter. He used to throw the best parties in Warner Robins and making everything. My partner Zay, and that's how I just blew up through them parties. My music was playing, people were coming out showing love. Like I threw a mixtape release party. A week before I threw the mixtape release party, the club owner had them tear a wall down in the club because he knew it was finna be that deep. To get more people in there, and that is no lie. My brother right there can vouch for that. That is no lie. They knew it was gonna be that deep. And I was just one of the lucky ones, like, to be honest, because it's hard. Like everybody there want to do it, and it's possible. But the reason why is that small time mentality is basically like a lot of people have that mentality. Like if you don't do it first, then it can't happen for you. So it's a lot of hate. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like small time mentality. But it's like if everybody link together, you support one another. You gonna shed more light to your city, because when that person move, that's what they're doing. Because like how Bob, me, everywhere we go, we screaming where we from. Yeah. Because we trying to let people know where we come from.
And it's smarter than, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people, and we see it happen on a regular basis here in Atlanta, will leave where they're from and come here versus trying to pop where they from and then bring that vibe here.
It's hate.
Yeah, and it's a weird thing, man.
It's hate. It's like is like, and in those cities, like I hate to say it like this, but it's a ceiling. So see, Atlanta is.
I felt that way. I used to live in Charlotte, and I felt that way. And I feel like right now, the baby has, and he definitely, shout out to Craig and all them over at South Coast Marketing. They really did their thing with baby. But I felt that way about Charlotte, that there was a ceiling. Like, he broke through that ceiling like a bitch.
He cracked the biodome.
Bro, but that was a ceiling. Yeah, so I feel you on, there's certain places where there's only so far you can literally go in this city. Yeah.
And I reached that, like, and I've reached that point there. And like, I love that city. They're gonna always support. They really are supportive of what I have going on. But it's just like, you reach that point where it's like, you become the man in this city. Yeah. You know what I mean? But that's not really bringing you what you want, because you're not getting fed like you should. You're not able to take care of your family. You know, it's not creating you bigger. So you got to expand and grow. It's like, in Atlanta, is hundreds of more DJs. You know, it's like, outside of the city alone, you got all these outside cities. The city doesn't sleep. There's something going on 7 days a week. Yeah. Versus in cities like that, you got what, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah. And it's dead after that.
And that's limited, because you know they're gonna try to put a cap on it because of what you are doing. You know what I mean? So I feel you, man. It's one of those things you really gotta. It's a come to Jesus meeting with yourself, when you gotta know when it's time to, you know, kind of move from the situation you at. So blessed that you found that situation. How did you finding music and finding yourself? What was that like?
It was hard to balance, but it's been something like, music has always been in me. Like, I've been doing music probably since I was 8 years old. I started at like a family talent show. Like, I couldn't dance, you know what I mean? But I wanted to be in a talent show. My uncle used to DJ, so I used to always just stand and watch him DJ. He used to like walk away. Back then, he didn't I'm originally, majority of my family's from the country in Alabama. So he didn't even really have like turntables. He had like 2 different type of like CD players, radio boombox things set up playing. So he was going back and forth like that, and I used to just watch him do that, and it was like, exactly
genius level,
really genius level. So
man,
I just stepped out there one day, you know, and I just started freestyling doing the talent show, and it was my family. So, you know, they didn't boo me, they cheered me on, and so it boosted my confidence. You know, I started feeling, okay, I can really do this. And I just stuck with it. And, you know, practice makes perfect. The more I started practicing, like, I got better. When I got in like high school, people started telling me like, you know, bro, you really can rap. Back then, we didn't have like the cell phones and stuff like that, like we do these days. We used to call people and play the songs off like the karaoke machine, and they would hear it over the phone, and it just travel off word of mouth like that. And then once it got like to the MySpace phase, we were able to put music out. I was engineering all my own music. Horrible quality, but it was great back then. Like, people used to be, oh my God, this sounds so good. People used to actually pay me to record them, and it was trash. You know what I mean? And it was just like, it was just like, so I really, the balance wasn't hard for me to find, because it wasn't something that just started. You know what I mean? Like, it was something that was just always in me, and I felt like without music, I probably wouldn't be the person that I am today.
Word. Who are some of the artists who you grew up aspiring to, or wanted to aspire to be like?
Like Andre 3000. Okay. Like, my dad used to listen to the Gap Band a lot. My mom used to love. Like,
you was dropping a bomb on them like early in life.
Yeah, facts. Like Planet Rock, so like that. Like, bro, like for real, that's how I came up.
Do you know there's a dance to drop a bomb on you? Like, there's literally a line dance that goes to that.
I didn't even know that though.
Bro, you gotta go to them. You gotta go to one of them towns, and that happens. Like, that song come on, and everybody get in the line, almost like they about to do the achy breaky heart, and they do this whole thing, and they go back.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, that's a real thing.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not the electric slide. It's to this song.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know you are absolutely correct.
Yeah, so you grew up in that era. Okay.
Yeah, I grew up in that type of city.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Oh, where they have where that's real.
That's real. That is real. Like, that is real. That's where I grew up at.
That's their entertainment. We got together and came up with the dance. But drop a bomb on
that was fun. That was like the type of stuff that people look forward to. You know what I mean?
Now, you know, no lie, because I went to school in one of those. I'm from Boston, so I went to school in one of them little areas. It was North Adams, Massachusetts. So it's like, it was one of them spots. That's where I discovered that the drop a bomb on you had a whole dance. Like, so y'all got together in the city and this was fun. Like you said, like, we got together and rehearsed this.
Yeah.
Came up with a choreography.
It was fun, man.
Crazy, man. So let's talk about the music you got right now. So what's out right this second that we should be checking for?
The biggest thing I have out right now is I have a single called Know What It Is. It's being distributed by Coalition DJs. I'm a Coalition distribution artist right now, so they're pushing it real heavy. It's in pretty much like every strip club in Atlanta has been breaking to like a lot of just urban clubs now. That's the single that's being pushed. I have 2 mixtapes out. I dropped in 2018, one in September called Mad at Me, and then one in November. It was called Snotty Nose Lil Boy. I actually just won Mixtape of the Year at the Atlanta Hip Hop Awards, in March.
Turn up.
For the mixtape Snotty Nose Lil Boy. I think that's which one. You know, they both fire, so I don't really know which one. But yeah, I think that was one. But yeah, like those are the projects, and I'm in the process right now working on another project. It's called No Gravity. That's gonna be it's like gonna be like an album feel with it, but it's gonna be dope. A few more singles coming, and the Know What It Is video is on the way. But the biggest thing right now is that Know What It Is single. It's just the numbers are going up. People are grabbing it. I mean, it's being played in other states at this point, man. It's just like it's really kind of overwhelming. Like I said, I had success back in the day, like with the Fucking Your Bitch record, but the type of success that this one is having is totally different. It's because I'm able to actually understand what's going on. Yeah. And I'm actually able to see it, and I have people backing me that genuinely want to see me go up, you know, and they got it wholeheartedly, and I know it's about to do what it's about to do. Like I already know what it's gonna do. The breakthrough is now. Yeah. You know? I
ain't gonna lie, Fucking Your Bitch might be the best title ever for a song.
Yeah. and it's just catchy. It's just true, you know what I'm saying?
Like you don't gotta really be doing it, but you could. Yeah, that's t-shirt material. That's a whole lot of stuff.
We had merch, man. We was going hard with it. It was like, yeah, man, I should have brought you.
Text somebody, what you doing? Fucking your bitch.
I got a vintage Fucking Your Bitch shirt. I might drop it to you, man.
Bro, drop that off to me, man. I'm a fan of ironic t-shirts.
Yeah, I do.
Drop that joint off, boy. So,
yeah, Tex James, yes, me and Tex James, we done work together. I done did some shows for Tex James and everything. Tex James cool. Like, Tex James super cool, man, super cool dude.
Bro, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, let's say your career is over, what do you want your legacy to be remembered for?
I want my legacy to be remembered for what I did for, like, the youth, honestly. Like, where I come from, like I keep saying, like, what I'm trying to instill into people is a mindset just of empowerment. Like my mindset now is just basically like retraining your mind. It's basically like everything that I've been taught, I kind of just retrained my mind. I went through and I read my own stuff, and I started learning stuff for myself versus something that was just in a textbook for me to just read and they say this is what you need to know, this is what you need to know. It's basically like retraining your mind, like getting some type of empowerment so that therefore you can empower the others around you. Because like I look at it like your net worth is as big as your network. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like I just want the youth to know the things that I didn't know when I was growing up and be able to help them transition into life and not have to go through the same mistakes. Because a lot of us, what we have to do is we play catch up because we make the mistakes and then learn from it instead of us already knowing what not to do. And then, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's kind of like we're forced to cut corners and then double back just to make sure we don't cut them corners. You know what I mean? And it's just like I just want people to just change the cycle. Like basically just stick to it. Like don't be scared to be stuck in traffic. Like a lot of people scared to be stuck in traffic. That's how I look at it.
That's
like,
that's like, words right there. A lot of people scared to be stuck in traffic.
Facts. Yeah, you know what I mean? And I just want people to know, like, even if it gets slow, traffic gonna clear. You're gonna get to your destination. Just know your lane, your pace, and your destination. You're gonna get there.
Bro, if you live in Atlanta, you'd have pictured that up a long time ago. It might take you 6 hours, but eventually you're gonna get out this traffic.
You wanna know something crazy? That's why a lot of people that's in like middle Georgia and small rural areas won't move to Atlanta because they scared of traffic. Literally, every time I go home, they say, "How do you deal with that traffic?" I'm like, what? It ain't even that bad. Yeah. Like, you know, I'm used to it. You know, it don't even faze me no more.
You kept it funky though. Eventually, it'll go away.
It go away.
Now, the eventually might be long. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we have to remember to have the patience. Gotta have the patience of Job with this, man. Like, but it's gonna fade.
Yeah, it's gonna go.
Yeah, that's those wise words from a young man, man. I appreciate you coming through. Let us know how they can find you online. Let us know how they can connect with you and get your music.
You guys can follow me on Instagram. Twitter is FoolayDC, FOOLAYDC. On both of those, Facebook the same FoolayDC, YouTube the same FoolayDC. Snapchat is Foolay BE snapping, no G. My music is on every major platform. Apple Music, Tidal, Amazon, Spotify. All you gotta do is type in Deezer. Just type in FoolayDC, FOOLAY space DC, and you finna go up. Big float.
Hey, cop that, man. Cop that big alien god.
Big alien god. Remember that. Yes, we're going up.
My boy, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Appreciate you.
And that's CashColorCannabis, a high level of conversation on LivehiphopDaily.tv, and we out. All right, so we